Once upon a time, in the bustling city of Brightville, there lived a wealthy family known as the Harringtons. Mr. and Mrs. Harrington were highly successful entrepreneurs who had amassed a great fortune through their business ventures. They lived in a grand mansion overlooking the city, surrounded by opulence and luxury. Their only child, Alexander Harrington, was a young man in his early 20s. From a very young age, Alexander had been showered with material possessions and had grown up in an environment of extreme privilege. His every whim and desire were fulfilled by his doting parents, who believed that they were providing him with the best of everything. As Alexander grew older, his sense of entitlement and arrogance became more evident. He had developed a superficial personality and had no regard for the feelings or struggles of others. He considered himself superior to those around him due to his family's wealth and status. Despite his parents' attempts to give him a well-rounded education, Alexander lacked the drive to excel academically. He often skipped classes and relied on his family's wealth to pass through school effortlessly. His focus was solely on indulging in lavish parties, designer clothes, and expensive vacations. Alexander's behavior began to strain his relationships with his family and friends. His parents, concerned about his lack of ambition and empathy, tried to reason with him and encourage him to find purpose and meaning in life. However, their words fell on deaf ears as Alexander continued to lead a life of hedonism and superficiality. One fateful day, while attending a high-profile social event, Alexander met Isabella, a young woman who was the complete opposite of him. Isabella came from a humble background and had worked hard to support her education and dreams. She possessed a kind heart and a deep sense of compassion for others. Intrigued by Isabella's genuine nature, Alexander pursued her relentlessly. But Isabella was unimpressed by his materialistic ways and refused to be swayed by his charm. She challenged Alexander to look beyond his wealth and start making a positive impact on the world. Inspired by Isabella's words, Alexander began to reflect on his life and the person he had become. He realized that he had been living a shallow existence, devoid of purpose and genuine connections. Determined to change, he embarked on a transformative journey to shed his spoiled persona. Alexander started volunteering at local charities, using his wealth and influence to make a difference in the lives of those less fortunate. He actively engaged with the community and learned about the struggles and challenges faced by people from all walks of life. As time went by, Alexander's transformation became evident to his family and friends. His parents were overjoyed to witness the positive changes in their son. They had feared that his spoiled upbringing had irrevocably damaged his character, but Alexander had proven them wrong. With newfound humility and empathy, Alexander established his own philanthropic foundation, dedicated to helping underprivileged children and providing them with educational opportunities. He used his family's wealth and connections to create sustainable projects that uplifted entire communities. As Alexander dedicated himself to making a difference, Isabella stood by his side, their love blossoming amidst their shared passion for helping others. Together, they became a force for good, using their privilege to bring about positive change in society. The story of the rich family and their once spoiled son serves as a reminder that true happiness lies not in material possessions but in the relationships we build and the positive impact we have on the world around us. It teaches us that it's never too late to change, and that even the most privileged individuals can find purpose and meaning in life by embracing empathy and compassion.